Hello Caribbean, welcome once more to my style of cooking. And today we're going to make for you guys some French toast. Like we said, we're on a breakfast kick. For some reason everybody's been telling me, hey, let's do some breakfasty stuff. So I'm starting from scratch and then we're going to build into quiche and into some frittatas. We've gone from the French omelette to the English omelette. We've done scrambled egg, and I've told you all the variations you can do. You know, spinach is a nice thing to go in scrambled eggs or in an omelette. You just pre-cook it a bit. You can do eggplants, mush. You can do, instead of the traditional ham and the cheese and the peppers and tomatoes, you can think of all sorts of variations. Use your leftovers wisely, okay? And that's what Chef Robbie's here to teach you. So today we're going to do a simple French toast. We're going to get a couple eggs cracked in here. And we're going to get some milk going. The trick is to get your bread nicely drenched into the mixture. Put a little sugar in there. A little sugar in there. We're gonna put, what else can we put in there? Put some raisins in there. We can put raisins later. You can just press the raisins into it. Let's get it nice and fluffy. Same principle behind the omelets and the scrambled eggs. The more you get air incorporated into it, the nice fluffier it's gonna be. We get some cinnamon in there. Nice cinnamon in there. Got cinnamon all over my board because it's freshly done. It's not that cinnamon powder stuff. It's fresh cinnamon in there. You could throw in some nutmeg, clove, whatever, you know, whatever aromatics that you like. Okay? Now in my old show, in my previous show, I explained to you guys what aromatics were and what spices are. If you've forgotten, aromats usually go into you know, sweets and sweet stuff, cakes and pastries and stuff like that, and spices go into savories, into our salty meats and stuff like that. But you know, over the years, people have started incorporating a few aromatics into their food. For example, we put cinnamon and bay leaf and stuff like that also in our soups and stews, and they add, you know, totally different dimension to our eating and to our palates. Okay, so I'm going to share a little secret with you guys. I changed the mixture when we went through our little advertisement, and I have decided to use, instead of sugar, I'm going to put some honey into that French toast mix instead. And the cameraman will tell me what he thinks of that as opposed to sugar. It's going to give it a totally different taste. And that's something you can do also. It's the first time I'm doing it, so, you know, so that's how much you can do variations. Instead of the typical sugar, try it with a little honey. If you're somebody who likes molasses, or you need to put molasses in your system and you don't like the taste of it, throw it into your French toast or into your punch. You know, find ways of masking all the foods or vegetables that you don't like or your children don't like, and do variations of them. Make them interesting. That's the beauty of cooking. Okay, so we're gonna get our bread. I've used baguettes instead of the typical pan bread that people tend to use. I've decided to take a baguette and cut it on a bias. So we have, you know, smaller size pieces. It could be a little more presentable. We get them all soaked in there. I'm going to do about 6 pieces. We have some greedy cameramen there. All right, and that's nice and drenched. Get some oil into our pan. I think I put too much oil in. I'm going to take some out. We just want enough to just coat and just have a little layer of oil. So here goes our nice drenched French toast. We're going to throw them in. This one seems, I'm going to have to use my hand. This fork is not, it's not happening with this fork at all. There we go. Voila. gonna flip those bad boys over now. That's nice and moist. And you could get your maple syrup, or you could create a nice little fruit thing for this. I'm gonna do something fruity for this. Let's get some watermelons, some apples, some pomdamo quickly, and maybe some bananas. It's gonna overcook on me, guys. Should be just about done. Just a little piece of a banana, a little piece of a watermelon quickly, maybe a little piece of pomdamo. I love pomdamo, it's such a different dimension. And maybe just a little piece of an apple. Our French toast should be just about ready. Let's get those bad boys on. That's nice and moist and perfect. There we go. That's like a nice fluffy pancake. Let's turn our fire off. Beautiful, guys. Let's just space them out, and we're gonna create a nice little fruit compo for them. Okey-doke. So we have some fresh pomdamo, some watermelon, a bit of apple. Let's get the skin off so we have nothing sticking in our teeth. Although the skin is very healthy. So we're gonna have a nice variation of textures. And listen to me biting my tongue. Textures, not textures. I sound like I have a lisp, huh? Some banana. We know how our visitors love bananas and pineapples and stuff. We get that mixed into a little bowl. Mix them up nicely. Get a little honey. Oh, that's gonna be so good. And for the adults, a little amaretto, make it interesting. Yeah, there we go. Not much, just a little. Make a nice fruit compo mix, right? Fresh fruit. We can cook these if we want and make it like almost like a jam. But I'm gonna put it on fresh in the name of time. If you cook these, just saute them nicely, quickly for about 2 or 3 or 4 minutes. They'll all wilt nicely and almost come like a nice little jam. And you could use them, so you could do a variation of it. You can try it with the fresh fruit, you can try it with the cooked fruit, okay? You could try the fruits individually, you can try the fruits mixed. The kids may like banana alone, or watermelon, or whatever. And you just say, okay, today we're doing watermelon, tomorrow we're doing pineapple. So do variations of it. So here's our beautiful French toast. And we're gonna just put a dab of that smack in the center. So we can take it as we want. We can put it on top also, but just in case somebody wants to bite their French toast. Let that drizzle its way through. Now, how's that for a lovely French toast variation? Caribbean people, give it a shot. You can do it with whatever bread you want, whatever fruit you want. You can put your maple syrup if that's what you feel like. You can maybe do saute some fresh pineapples with a little sugar and make your own compo for it, or just fresh fruit, just as we did here today. See you guys in the next segment. Hopefully you're enjoying our show, My Style of Cooking.